Hey guys, DJ Kono here, and welcome back to another video. And no, that title isn't clickbait. Some of you guys may not know this, but I used to be an Uber and Lyft driver. I did it for about a year and a half, up until about 5 months ago when I decided to say, fuck it, and quit. It wasn't easy, and I didn't just up and quit. It was definitely a hard decision for me to make. So I'm going to cover those topics today, and tell you some stories about my life as an Uber driver. So let's rewind back all the way to 2016, well, late 2016. I needed a job bad, and no one would hire me, so I applied everywhere. McDonald's, Walmart, again. Fun fact, I used to work at Walmart in the automotives a couple years ago before I started Uber. Didn't turn out real well. I tried gas stations, etc., you know, the normal non-living wage jobs. And then a buddy of mine directed me to Uber, which, honestly, I was sketchy about the whole thing. You know, picking up random people in my car and taking them wherever. But all that aside, I signed up anyway, and what do you know, I got hired in less than 21 hours. That has to be like a new record. So a week later, I detailed my parents' van and started driving, and it was all good and fun for about 6 months until summertime hits. Okay, for some of y'all who don't know, I live in a little city called Columbia, South Carolina, home of USC. No, that USC. This is a college town, or college city? See, Columbia population grows by 30,000 people every school year and shrinks by that much every summer. Well, I got my first taste of a bad summer. My weekly income went from 600 plus a week to barely 200 a week. So I had to do something. In comes Lyft. Okay, so technically I started Lyft a month after I started Uber, but Lyft wasn't in Columbia, and my only two choices I had was Charlotte or Charleston, and I refused to drive to Charleston during the summer. So I registered in Charlotte instead. So every weekend, I would drive an hour and 30 minutes to Charlotte to make extra cash. It worked until the van broke. Yay, $1,800 transmission rebuild. Here's where things started to take a turn. See, Uber and Lyft aren't exactly your employers. You're an independent contractor. This is how Uber and Lyft make so much money without actually hiring employees. So they couldn't help me at all. So 2 months passed, and finally I got the van back on the road. And what do you know, Lyft is now started in Columbia. We know. It didn't really start out so great in Columbia, and it still isn't that great in Columbia, unfortunately. The problems started showing up immediately. Oversaturation, too many drivers, not enough demand, passengers overcrowding, trying to scam me out of money. I have a video of me arguing with one of my passengers trying to overcrowd. Link will be in the description below. But the problems got worse. Passenger abuse, other drivers taking your rides, taxi drivers literally trying to run me off the road. Yeah, that was the thing. The final two straws was when Uber started charging more to passengers and taking more from us, the drivers. Okay, so when I started, it was simple. I take a ride, Uber takes 20%, and I get 80%. Cool, except it wasn't that clear. Uber was charging passengers way more than it was showing me. And by the end of 2017, I was finding out that Uber was taking about 50% of the amount of money. So the final thing that got me was filing taxes, which, by the way, if some of you didn't know, you don't pay taxes when you cash out with Uber or Lyft. So filing taxes and taking out expenses, I paid out of pocket, and wow, I was making less than the minimum wage, and I owe $900 to the IRS. I'm not going to disclose how much I made, but let's just say a McDonald's worker made more. So bottom line, don't work for Uber and Lyft. It's not worth it. My time, money, and sanity. Anyway, this has been DJ Kono. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.